Alright, so you're gonna go to Chopper Tail. Open up your, online menu, go to missions, go to Chopper Tail. Chopper Tail is always gonna be like the default mission to go to whenever you want to spawn cars. It's gonna make the time on the it's gonna make the time freeze at noon, right? So once you get that Chopper Tail mission pulled up, then you can start the process of going on a specific route around the city to make a car of your choice, depending on what kind of car you're trying to spawn. You can make that car spawn. So a lot of times on my videos, I don't even talk because I try to just show you better than I can tell you. But it's, the mission started so far away from the area that I want to travel to spawn that I reached out to Merriweather and called a helicopter, showing you how I do this because I'm lazy sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to fly a helicopter. I don't want to drive. I'll call Merriweather, have them fly me over there, and then I'll just parachute out of the helicopter. Different strokes, different folks. Some people think this is disgusting. They like, you're too lazy. I'll call Franklin, have my Rolls Royce truck pick me up. Hey, I'm taking advantage of all my amenities, And look, try to parachute in all smooth, and this is what always happens. Alright, so just so you can see, I'm trying to spawn the Dominator, the blue Dominator. That's what I'm going for, right? So I didn't want to bring my personal vehicle. I left my personal vehicle north of to the north part of the map, and I stole a Dominator. As a matter of fact, before I even stole the Dominator, I kind of ran around for a second, like what's gonna be the easiest car to spawn, like what's showing up in the system right now, what's popping up on the screen right now, and I saw the Dominator. Look at this, first try. Look at this. All my Spawn King videos is like, I have so much luck. This is the first roll. Now, it's not going to be sweet to get the Dominator. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? Look, my personal vehicle is all the way up north, away from this area. All right. I did that on purpose. I could have just put it back in the garage. It don't matter, but I just didn't want to have my personal vehicle around. And then I, sped this up, 4 times the normal speed. So you could see how many times I had to actually run through again before I got another customized vehicle to spawn in, right? Like nothing, right? And you see I just spent around, I stayed in the area for a few seconds, right? You don't want to just speed through that area, because if you just speed through that area, sometimes you'll notice the cars don't change. My boy trying to talk on the video. Alright, right here, you see, they changed, but not what I want. So I said, you know what, let me change up, let me jump into another Dominator. As long as I'm in the Dominator, eventually I'm going to spawn that blue Dominator, right? You see, I'm still going through. Look, that's a couple of times I had to go through this little route, right? And this route, once you do it a couple of times, it's easy, it's simple. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to create another race. And if you notice, if you look for my races, they'll say Spawn King, right? And the route on those races is the exact route you go on to spawn cars on the game. Alright, and you see right here, I slowed it down, and I slowed it down for a reason. Probably went through there like, I don't know, maybe 5 times or so, 4 or 5 times. But this time, I come through, and look what we got. Yeah, this is so dope, man. Look at this, man. You couldn't even see it. It's just like it's popped in, right? That's like a, I guess you would say it's like a Pontiac, right? Like a Pontiac Firebird, but they call it a Ruiner, right? And that's the black and yellow customized. And of course, I got one of those as well. So that's the second Ruiner, right? Or Pontiac Firebird, right? Look how many times I'm gonna have to go through now. Probably like another 5, 6 times. But the first one was the Ruiner in the in the what colorway is that? That's like a black green, like a green or like a neon blue. And then the second one is like a black and yellow, almost a yellow orange. Now that's 2 spawned cars in one attempt to find this Dominator, right? And you see, I had to go through here quite a few times, man. This is times 8. I sped it up times 8 speed, right? Still nothing, bro. You see, I just bam into the cars a little bit just to do something. Right here, I got caught up. All right. So finally, after having to go on a couple of laps on that route, we spawned the blue Dominator. All right, had him. It's nice too. Look at that. Nice car. Now the default color on the rims on my custom version, I changed it to the blue of the car. And of course, custom plates, you know. Now, no matter what level you are, you got this little stash house right here. That's why I showed this. I think it's like unit, like garage unit 24 or something, but it's right there in that area. So anybody should have this place. I'm just showing you that place so you know where you could go stash it. So all you gotta do is just take it to your garage. Any spawn car, you take it to your garage on this mission. Because you're not gonna be able to see where your garages are. You gotta just know by heart. But any spawn car, you take it to your garage, access that garage, and now that spawn car is safe. You hear that? That's Miss Rachel. And this is my customized blue Dominator. And you see I got the rims to match that paint, which is very, very nice, very convenient. It's a nice car. I just think this is, if you're a newbie, a new player, and you could spawn this, man, you look good out there. People level 400, 500 might not have this car, and they want to know how you got this car. So, blue Dominator, custom rims. You know how to get the fit to match the car. This is the black and yellow, like a yellow orange on the rims. customize those rims, you know. Everything else I kept pretty much factory, or pretty much the same way it came when it spawned. This was the second car that spawned on the video. Alright, and this was the blue, neon blue and green Imponte Ruiner. All three.